Yo, what is going on, explorers? Okay, so today we are here. We are checking out this absolutely beautiful home. This house was built in 1991, custom built. One owner family that owned this place until the builder bought them out. Now, that's what I have to tell you about the house. Now, to tell you about the title, I know there's going to be people that jump down my throat right away. Obviously, this isn't the actual house from the show. There's no question about it. I called it that because the architecture of it, the style of it, the look of it just reminds me of the house in the show a lot. Now, I've probably seen every episode of that show at least 4 times. Probably my favorite show of all time. So I guess I'm kind of doing that too, just to kind of have fun with this. And, so before you jump down my throat and attack me and all this, which I know some of you still will, and that's okay. But that's why I'm doing this, just having fun with it, and, but yeah, so anyways, I think you guys are gonna like this one. Really big house. A lot of cool 80s, 90s architecture in here, which I know a lot of you seem to like. Might bring back some memories of past days. But anyways, we got a lot of house to check out. I think this might be a long one, so I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna keep this short. Hope you enjoyed the video, my friends. Let's jump straight into it. Okay, so we're gonna start this adventure in the basement. It's not typically where I like to start, but it's where we're gonna start today. There's 3 other people with me, so I'm gonna do my best to avoid them as well. But anyways, this house is beautiful. I know it doesn't look like it from the basement. It's pretty, boring and unfinished down here. But when we get upstairs, you'll see what I'm talking about. So, completely unfinished basement, which is surprising. This house was built in 1991, so pretty new house, 35 years old almost, but unfinished basement. It's really unfortunate because I think there's a lot of potential down here. You could have put a nice big rec room, you could have had a second kitchen, you could have had just a couple, maybe a bedroom, a spare bedroom or 2, a bathroom. There's just nothing. It's just open, empty space, and it's really unusual to me that a house as old as this is, they would just leave this much space unused. So there's just a big open room. There's really no point in me staying down here any longer than I have to. And this is just a cold cellar. I believe the power still works here, yeah. Just a concrete block, stone cellar. It's really cold in here. But that's all that's in there, so. This door is pretty nice. There is something nice over there, which I'll get to. It's probably the nicest, really only thing down here. Just plumbing. You have a laundry room here. So you've got your laundry sink. I think the white tile. That's really nice. The old white tile. But other than that, there's nothing really down here. That's really all there is to see. There's the furnace. Right there. So you have a little room here that's closed off for just that. And then back door here, it's a walkout basement, which is nice. The daylight basements are really nice. February 24, I think, is when this place was vacated, so about a year now. And there's your old doorbell. Don't know why it's down here. That could just be hanging. I don't think that's the actual doorbell. I don't think it would be down here. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, back door there goes outside. Hot water tank, fire extinguisher. I'm getting all the boring stuff out of the way, guys. But I promise you this gets a lot better. Here's another cellar. It is freezing in here. Flavors of Luciana. So they were Italian, I think. Judging by the style of the house, too, I think they were anyways, but... Casima a Fondo. Yeah, look at all this Italian stuff. They were definitely Italian. This is a very common design or architecture-wise house for like an Italian-style house for this time period in the area. A lot of houses out this way in the GTA, out Toronto way, are Italian built in this era, and this is a good example of that. Ceramic Gazzini. Even the tile they had was Italian. So I guess it is kind of fitting to title it what I did, because the two Italian go hand in hand. But no, the title again, guys, I hope you guys can understand. I'm just trying to have fun with it. I'm just trying to, be entertaining. Casablanca. Humphrey Bogart. Ingrid Bergman. I've heard of this. I've never seen it, though. Cool movie poster. But nothing's finished. So I know you guys are probably bored by now. So we are going to go upstairs. There's a gorgeous staircase. So you can see it gets a lot better upstairs. There's your panel for the switches for all the lights, all the electricity stuff. So there's that. Big crack in the basement floor. Beautiful staircase. Oak. Curved stairs. So you can see upstairs, it gets a lot nicer. So I'm gonna go upstairs now. This is beautiful. This is stunning, man. All the oak. Like, look at this. Beautiful materials. There's the tile that we've seen downstairs. Ceramic tile. Wow. Okay, so go this way first. So here is your 3-car garage. Not many things left in here, supply-wise. It's the old vacuum. 3-car garage. Spare bricks there in a pile. This would have been nice, man. 3-car garage would have been cool to have. But man, is it cold out here. Lots of storage space up here for whatever, man. Christmas decorations, anything. So back in the warm house we go. So here's the main laundry room. So obviously the one downstairs was just like a little roughed in one. There's the sink. They took the appliances with them. Little door here. Goes out to a little balcony. It's quite nice. A nice little laundry room. There's another shot of the stairs from up here. See kind of what I mean when I say it reminds me of Soprano's house, kind of. Just that like late 80s, early 90s like architecture. There's your fireplace with the IKEA shelves. Big bright window. I don't know if I would have had this room ceramic. I almost think I would have put this hardwood floor for a living room. There's something about a living room with ceramic. It just makes it feel cold for some reason. I think I would have had this, like this oak or something. But it's like a sunken living room, which is nice. So that goes into the kitchen here. Very big and bright. Chandelier still works. I'm going to shut that off. I don't like when the power's on. Just, it's too real estate looking when like all the lights and stuff are on. I don't really like it. There you go. So, beautiful kitchen. This is definitely what you'd call a time capsule, I guess. Nothing's ever been changed, and I know there's going to be a lot of people that are like, it's built in 1991, it's not a time capsule. Well, unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, but 1991 was almost 35 years ago, so, you know, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say, oh, it feels like it was just 10, 15 years ago. You know, and I get that. I understand that thought process because, like, when I was a kid, you know, it feels the same. I can't believe certain years are as long as they were. This is a gorgeous house. Built in RCA. It's got the disc there. That's so cool. Before my time, there's going to be a lot of people that probably give me a hard time for that, thinking that's cool, but it's a little bit before my time. Everything's going to be empty. I'm not going to bother, I don't think, going through cabinets just to see, because everything's just going to be empty. But there's the fridge, the Armana, probably the original fridge, I would assume. Original countertops. That's definitely the original stove as well. The self-cleaning oven. Nice backsplash. There's a light on there. Did I turn that on? Not that. It's not that. Oh, there it is. Okay. But yeah, this is a really nice kitchen. Nice, big, bright. Really, really nice. A lot of room in here. Beautiful, man. It's old and outdated, but it's really nice. So this hallway, which we kind of dodged, just comes from where we were. Long hallway, high ceilings with crown molding. There's your front closet, attic there. Nice. Okay, so now that we're done there, we'll go in here. So there's the front foyer. We'll get to that in a second. I don't know why all the lights are on. It's kind of annoying. So this is probably the formal dining room's behind me. So this would be front, like just family room probably. Yeah, judging by like the old tables and stuff. Definitely was like a sitting room. This was the room that the kids weren't allowed to come in when they had guests over. Very Italian looking furniture. Old like 80s looking tables, glass tables. This is the flooring I would have had in the living room with the fireplace, 100%. 100%. This is much more like warm, homey feeling. I don't know, I just think ceramic looks good in like a foyer or like a kitchen, like all day, I agree, but I don't know, living room, it just feels cold to me. That's just me though, you can disagree. Nice chandelier. Big chandelier. Fair-sized chandelier, I guess. Yeah, big room. It's a really big room. Looks bigger in person than it does on camera, I think. French doors. I think every room has the French doors. I don't think I need to mention that every time. Got the old thermostat there, the white Rogers. And crown molding, and a very 90s paint scheme throughout this whole place, really. So you leave there and you come back out. This is the main foyer here. I'm gonna pop that light off. So annoying. So that's your front entrance. That looks like a newer light fixture. There was probably an older one at some point that they just replaced with this. And then the front door is really nice. It's like a double door with like nice glass in it. And then there's the doorbell up there. So that's cool. And you have a little powder room here. Little two-piece bath. There's your sink. There's your mirror. What's going on, guys? And then it's the same cabinets that they have in the kitchen. And there's the toilet there. So it's clean. I can show that one. That's nice to have just right inside the door there. Cool. Okay. So back here, this is definitely the formal dining room because there's a French door here that comes right in off the kitchen. Another more modern light fixture. Big window, and then lots of natural light. More nice hardwood floors. Big, these huge rooms in this place. It's just a big house, especially for a one-story house with a basement. Like, it's pretty big. This is the type of house I'd love to see the furniture they had in here. Would have been really cool to see this one furnished. Crown molding in here. Really nice. Really, really nice room. So there's another view of here. Is that another closet? Yeah, it is. High ceilings in here, man. So, what are the wall sconces? That's cool. So you got this little hallway here. It's like raised up. So this is probably going to be all our bedrooms are. So look at that, doors to close off this hallway. I like that. It's quite nice. So hardwood floors in here, really nice. Guess we'll go right to left. So first one here, this looks like the master. It's huge. Yeah, there's a big ensuite there. So big bedroom. It's like this like faint like purple color almost. Looks more purpley pink in person than on camera. So I noticed the rooms feel a lot shorter height-wise, and I think that's because the height of the roof stays the same, but as you can see, there's a step there that raises up the floor, so we're a lot closer to the ceiling. Feels a lot more shrunken down. More normal height ceilings, I guess. So 2 big windows, double doors, nice flooring. I guess we'll go in this bathroom here. Holy smokes. Gray sinks. That was big in the 80s into the early 90s. These like gray sinks and toilet. Oh, there's the original toilet and everything. Wow. There's definitely a bidet there at one time, but it's capped. Got the original shower here. Never been renovated, never been changed out. Original tile, all that stuff. That's really nice. It's the same color in here. It's almost like a pink, the walls. Very, very fitting for the time period of the house. Double sink. Look at that, that's neat. It's even got the gray knobs to match the gray sink and the tub and the toilet. Speaking of tub, Beautiful jacuzzi tub here, jet tub in the corner. A lot of the houses of this era have this. Same with this tile pattern with like flowers or something cool on it. And it looks to me, if I can reach over here, yeah, it's textured. That's really neat. Even the toilet paper holder is gray. So everything in here is exactly as it was 35 years ago when they built this. That's really, really cool. I like when it's like that. I love untouched houses like this. Is it a heater? Like a timer? Oh, it's a timer. It's just a timer. But yeah, has a really nice ensuite bathroom. I like that a lot. Cool. And this should be just a walk-in closet, right? Yeah. Big walk-in, his and hers, you know, each side. You know, his or hers, and then in the center there. Other entrance to the attic. So you got two ways up there. That's your closet, and that's your master suite. So back out to the hallway here. Continue down the hall, straight ahead. Our next room looks like another bathroom. And again, with the old retro tiling, that was like hand painted. Wow, this almost looks more 80s than 90s. But I guess that style would carry over into the early time period there. I've seen enough of these houses and know enough about architecture that I know that styles from certain decades carry in to the next decade usually, a little bit. Look how spotless this house is. It's another thing I've noticed is that it almost looks like it was never lived in. It's so clean. It looks brand new. But look at this. It's shiny. There's not a speck of anything. Not a hair, nothing. Spotless. Every tile looks brand new. There was a bidet there as well they took out. I don't know why they took the bidets out with them, but alright. Toilet. Nice vanity there, sink, counter, whatever you want to call that. There's your mirror. Nice sized bathroom. Nice sized bathroom. The lights work in here? Yep. That's the fan? Yep. Fan still works as it should. Look at this skylight. Okay, so another bedroom here. Pretty average, it's just good, decent sized bedroom. There's your closet. Nothing really to see in here, just an empty bedroom. Wall sconce there is nice. Here's another bedroom. Pink walls. Like a light pink, really light pink. It doesn't look like it did on camera. So there may be a few of you that say that's not pink. In person, it is 100%. But I think on camera, it definitely looks a little bit, maybe more of a brownish beige color, maybe. I don't know, you guys tell me. Does this look pink to you, the walls? Because they definitely are. Check out this closet here. Nothing. It's very empty. They took literally every single thing they owned. Like, everything. Be curious to see if they demolish this right away or if they use this for, like, development office or something. I'd be very, very curious to know. There's your closet. Like, towels and stuff in. And then This would be your third or at least fourth bedroom. This big closet. Nice. They're all decent sized rooms too. Like they're, you know, pretty big. So, very big house. We were there. We were already in there. Very nice. I think that's the whole place. And we're gonna take this back down here and end this off. Oh, what's that? Food City. Pay a cent event. Is that real? Okay, that's it, guys. Oh, I didn't even mention this. This was like a roughed-in like fireplace. I don't know why they didn't put this in, but they didn't. I know I mentioned it already in the beginning too, but why not finish this? Why not finish this space? You know what I mean? Like, there's so much potential down here. You could fit so much. I noticed too, there's pink carpet. So I wonder if that was in here originally somewhere. I don't know, I could be wrong too, but what is this? Ship to Woodbine. Oops. I don't know what that's for. Marks and Spencer Woodbine. I don't even know what that would be for. It's probably been there for years. Okay, that's it, guys. We're done. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the outro. Alright guys, that does it for this adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, down below, drop a comment. Tell me what you thought of this place. Tell me what you liked about it. Tell me what you didn't like about it. Let's talk about it. No, personal thoughts, me, I think this is a gorgeous place. I think it's a tragedy to tear down such a house. I think too, because it was kept so well for so many years and in its original state, just to sit here vacant and inevitably demolished. I think it's such a tragedy. Every time I see a place like this, it just breaks your heart, but that's the way it goes, unfortunately. You know, the saying, out with the old, in with the new, and you know, so it's on a really big piece of property, huge property, and it's going to be redeveloped into, I believe, a townhouse block, I think, but either way, it doesn't matter. It's just such a tragedy. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it. And again, obviously, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. It means the universe to me. It means the world. We've been able to grow so quick lately. The channel's been growing at such a rate that I've never seen, and it just don't know what's beeping up there, but something is. They're touching something. Carlo and Owen and Alan are upstairs. They're playing with something. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go figure out what that is. Let me catch you guys in the next Explore. Peace out. Okay guys, so I want to show you the front yard really quick. So you got these nice pillars. Really nice big front yard, and there's the front of the house. You can see why I titled it the way I did. Kind of just nice big house. But it just, you can kind of see why I titled it after that. I just really reminds me of that. Nice big front steps. This was a really, really nice place at one time. But yeah, quick little look at the front. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching.